All right, folks. This is a live stream, and like I said, folks, I haven't been feeling good the last few days. I don't know. I'm probably coming down with something, but it's taking a while for it to manifest. So I'm definitely something's not right. Because I'm having you know what I mean. Like I feel run down, man. You know. So. And to those people that I've deleted from my channel, all you have to do is start a new channel with a different name or the same name. I'm not going to know who you are, so just come back, you, you dirty heathens. So what I'm saying is, listen. What I'm trying to say is, look, if you guys don't understand how you're being unappreciative, then I can't help you. You're just plain dumb. All right. So don't be mad at me because I deleted your stupid butts. you know. So when you can't understand that, um, listen. I'll give you an example. You know. If your spouse or somebody treats you like dirt, you're going to, you know, you're going to let them know, hey, you're being an unappreciative bum, So the point I'm trying to make is, and by the way, uh, like I said, when you're putting 10 years of, nonstop videos, folks, the longest I ever was away was um, 2 weeks, I think, or a week and a half, and that's because they wouldn't let me start a new channel. The stupid YouTube, you know. So I had to figure out a different way, get different emails, because I didn't know nothing about how to do the computer stuff. So I had to get someone to do it for me, you know, and that's the only reason. And there was another time where I was away, but I let people know, well, except for the time when they uh, deleted my channels, but everyone knew, obviously, because the channels were gone, you know. Someone's saying that something about Trump and Trump Jr. at the Kid Rock Tucker. Oh, so Trump Jr., Kid Rock, and Tucker and Dana White all walk out together at the UFC fight tonight? Oh, you mean they walked out at the same time? I thought you meant they walked out of it, like they left, because I thought somebody said something that irritated them. I thought maybe they had some Transformers doing UFC or something. First of all, I don't watch that UFC stuff. So see, this is how you know that that these people are not, all there. Because if you're if you're watching UFC fighting, listen, man. Some of you, listen, there are some of you I understand that watch because of the competition and stuff, but I don't know how you guys can watch that stuff, man. Because, people beating each other up, I just can't watch that kind of stuff, you know? I don't know, man. I'm just, I don't have that kind of thought process in my head where I want to get into a ring and fight people. I'm just saying, I don't have that kind of, mentality, Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned the address in the. Someone's talking about Matthew Perry. I mentioned the address, but I didn't mention the other part that you were talking about. Because I remember I showed that because it had the 1-8 in it, but it didn't have. I didn't understand what 38 is because I don't do the gematria you're talking about. It was it's the reduced number. Is that what it is or something? for the word murder. Yeah. Anyway, look, folks. Let me just real quick, since we have nothing to talk about really. Just let me show you guys something real quick. Um, let me see if I have it here. Huh. No. Okay. So I told you that why. I'm going to show you something real quick. 'Cause I've shown most of this already. So I told you that the reason, because everything with Elvis has to do with the 666, right? So I told you 666 days, all right, is the percentage is this, right? And the reason, because the devil is in the details with these people, okay? You don't understand that this is this is how these people work, man. They do things, whatever connects, it has to connect these things for them, for their magic to work. Whatever the hell they're, this, whatever this is doing, I have no idea. Um, so yeah, I appreciate that, Kelly. Appreciate that. All right, so 666 days. All right, it's the percentage is 182.47. 182.47. Okay, and I told you guys that from Elvis's birthday to 9/11. Look. Within the same year, okay, within the same year, pay attention. So remember, 666 days is 182.47%. The devil is in the details. Look, from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days. 18247. See? 18247. So 666 connects to the 9/11, right? And also, you have 8 months, 4 days. I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4. And I told you that the names Elvis and his identical twin Jesse, they both equal 67. Elvis equals 67, Jesse equals 67. And look at the percentage for 247 days. It's 67.67%. So it's the twins. And what happened on 9/11? The Twin Towers fell. You see what I'm saying? And Elvis's identical twin died at birth. Elvis and Jesse. Jesse was sacrificed, or whatever the hell. But also, I'm born on the 247th day of the year, which is September 4th. But I was born on leap year. So it's 247, 248. So, anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the 9/11 has a connection to the 666 from Elvis's birthday, 18247. See? All right. And by the way, 67, the 67, Elvis equaling 67. 67 is the first number in gematria that equals 162. And 162nd day of the year is June 11th. Okay? How many how many how many coincidences do you need, that the first number in gematria that when you write it out, the numbers 67 is the first one that equals 162. The next time is 76, because 67 and 76 are the same letters. And then after that there is no more. So 67 and 76 is the only two times that that E equals 162 in gematria. And I'm talking about a number equaling that. And Also, on a leap year, um, on a leap year, 247 days on a leap year becomes 67.76%. And I told you the only two numbers that equal 162 is 67 and 76. So on a leap year, 247 days becomes 67.76%. This is on a regular year, this equation. All right. So this is just one coincidence, all of this on one coincidence, right? Now, that's within the same year, all right? 247. Now, let's do from Elvis's birthday to the exact date. That was within the same year that. So this is from the exact dates of their birth, right? Hold on. So, so from their exact birthdays, look what happens. So from Elvis's birthday, the exact day he's born to the exact day the towers fell is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. So now you have a 66 connection. And what is a 66? 66. Look, watch this. So pay attention. So from Elvis's birthday, the exact day he's born to the exact day the Twin Towers fell is 66 years, right? Look, the word twin equals 66. All right, now twin equals 66. All right, and notice the number right here for 2001, 21. So you have a 21 also right here, 21, right? 66, 21. And you want to know how incredible this is? Because I've done all this. So if you added up all the numbers between 21 and 66, can you guess what it's going to equal? Look, just remember what I'm showing you here. 6621 is 66, and then 21 is the reduce for the word twin. This is the forward numbers, this is the backward. Now, from Elvis's birthday to 9/11/21, get it? 2001, 66, 21, 66 years. So twin equals 66, 21. Can you imagine what is in between 21 and 66 is 45. 21 plus 45 is 66, right? But can you guess what is in between 21? I mean, if you add up all the numbers between 21 and 66, who wants to guess what it equals? All the numbers between 21 and 66. Let's see if anybody can get it. Let's see if anybody. I told you, folks, I'm not feeling that great, so oh man. Oh no, that's a good guess, but it's not. No. No. All the no. Let me again say it. 21 plus 45 equals 66. So we have the 45 connection there, right? But I'm asking if you add up all the numbers between 21 and 66, what it would be. Not what is 21 66 minus 21. No. So no. Let me show you what it is. So what year did 9/11 happen? In 2001, right? Look, if you add up all the numbers between 21 through 66, it equals 2001. I mean, can you believe that? Think about what I'm showing you here. So the word twin equals 6621, right? And in between Elvis's birthday and 9/11 was 66 years. Twin equals 66. And in between 66 and 21 is 45, because I always tell you everything connects to the 45, right? Okay? And if you add up all the numbers between 21 through 66, you get 2001. I'll get to your people's asking me to get their names and stuff. Just ask me later in the video. I'll do the things you're asking. So also, what is how does this all connect here? So also, let me just show you this. So how old was Elvis when he died? He was 42 years old. Okay? And from 8/16 to 9/11, I mean from 8/16/1977 when he died to 9/11 was 24 years. So you have the 42 for his age, 24 years from his age of 42 to 24. He died. What am I saying? From 42 years old when he died at the age of 42 in 1977, 24 years later was 9/11, and it was 66 years, right? And then in between 42 and 66 is what? 24. You see what I'm saying? What's in between 42 and 66? 24. So that's another connection. And then 2001, I just connected it, 2-1, and then 21 through 66 equal 2001. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then you have the 45 connection. And what's in between 42 and 24? 18, and Elvis was born on 1/8. You see what I'm saying? All the connections? Okay? Now, if that's still not enough, pay attention. So now we'll get back to the 9/11. To the 9/11 thing in a moment. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, because the next 9/11 is on 6/11, right? So on a leap year, we're talking about a leap year because that's what it is next year. It's going to be a leap year, this event. So if you don't add the day, it's 155 days. But if you add the day, it's 156. So the 156 from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 156 days. This is what we want to look at right now. Can you guys stop asking? I just told you I'm showing something. Can you ask me the questions once I'm over? I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm trying to, interest people real quick. So it's 156 days from the next 9/11, which is going to be 6/11, right? From Elvis's birthday to 6/11, which is the Seattle event, is 156 days on a leap year if you add the day, right? Now, why is the 156 so important? Because the letter O, which is the crown, okay? The O is a crown. This is what it equals. All right, this is the forward numbers and this is the backward numbers. Now, okay, let me show you this first. So 9/11, I told you the next 9/11 is going to be on 6/11. The 156th prime number is 9/11. The 156th prime number is 9/11, okay? And from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 next year, if you add the day, it's 156 days. So I told you the 156 prime was 9/11. Now you have a connection to the 9, and the 6/11 is kind of like the upside down 9/11. But look, so the O is a crown. So look at that. O equals 15 and reduces 6 because reduced numbers 1 plus 5 means 6. 1 5 is 6. Get it? So the reduced number is 6, and then you have a 21. And when did 9/11 happen? In 2001. 2 1. The 156 prime is 9/11. You see what I'm saying? Okay? And the 156 prime is 9/11. 156. Get it? 156 is the crown. From 1/8 to 6/11 is 156 days, right? And the 2-1 connection is the 2001 and all that other stuff, right? And so, what else was I going to show here? There's another connection. Where am I here? Let me get rid of this troll. So stupid, this troll. So dumb. Anyway. So, what else? Oh, okay. There's something I was going to show here. Hold on. I know I'm forgetting something here. So, interestingly enough, look at this. From you remember from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 was 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. If you went from that's 108. This is 10/8. It looks like the same numbers, but look to 6/11. It's 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. You see what I'm saying? Look, so from 108 to 9/11 is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. From 10/8, which is the same numbers, 108 to 6/11 is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. But the reason I'm showing you that is because, look, look at this. Look, from Elvis's birthday on a regular year, not the leap year. See, the leap year was 156 days, remember. On a regular year, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, the devil's in the details. I told you. That's what these percentages mean. So 154 days is 42.19%. 155 days is 42.47%. What does that add up to? 8,466. And what did I just tell you? That from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 was 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. The 8,466. You see what I'm saying? What in the hell? I've shown that. This is nothing new. I've shown this before. But do you see what I'm saying? You know how ridiculous that is. All right? And I told you that Elvis turns 89 next year. Look at the percentage. So from the first of the year to 8/8 or to 8/9, depending on which year you use, is 8,466 percent. See, 8,466%. Either 0.3% or 30%. So it's 8,466 point. See? From the first of the year to 8/9. So that means from Elvis. So that means from Elvis's birthday to his death date. Where is it? What is it here? Here it is. So for that means from Elvis's birthday to the day he died has the 8,466%. See? From Elvis's birthday to the day he died, 8/16, has the 8,466% also. You know. And by the way, this is for like 84 years, this percentage is for 84 years. I mean, he died at 42. It's double the amount, you know what I mean? So, so what would be the half of that? 42, 42, 33. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is it's all about those numbers, right? And what do they equal? Um, hold on. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to find something here. If you add them together, what am I doing, man? See, I wasn't gonna show this video. I got sidetracked here. I mean, not sidetracked. I just said to myself, let me just start showing this. Um, I don't know. You know what? This is, yeah. I see. I wasn't ready to show this. So listen to this. Martin Luther King. He was killed on 4/4 and 68. The year 4468. The square root of 4468 is 66.84. Look at that. That's the 9/11 thing, and that's the day he died. 4468. And MLK. It's named after King County. Is named after MLK now, the one where Seattle is in King County, and Elvis is known as a king, right? And and also and and I told you that see, Elvis died at the age of 42, and Seattle slew. Look, when Elvis died on 6/11/1970, I mean, when Elvis died on August 16th, 1977, that same year, there was a horse called Seattle Slew that won the Triple Crown on June 11th. June 11th, there was a horse called Seattle Slew. Because they're going to slew Seattle, man. They're going to destroy that place. Whatever the hell they're going to do to it. I mean, what are they going to do, man? So so they're going to slew Seattle, and they did it on June 11th, 1977, the ritual. So that was 42 years from Elvis's birthday, because Elvis died at the age of 42 that same year. So from Elvis's birthday to that day would have been 42 years, right? And now it's going to be 47 years later. On June 11th next year, 2024, is 47 years exactly on June 11th from the day Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown. And see, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, when you add the day on a regular year, it's 155 days. And Elvis was born on a regular year, not a leap year. So it's 155 days if you add the day. And look, the equation is 42.47. See? 42, and Elvis died at 42. Seattle Slew won 42 years after Elvis was born. Then 47 years later, from that day that Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, 47, 42, 47. And yes, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 4 plus 7 is 11. You know what I mean? 6/11 again, you know? But it's this that I'm looking at, the 8466, which connects to 9/11, right? Which I just told you was 66 years, 8 months, 4 days from Elvis's birthday, right? Now, check this out. If you remember, I told you. Okay, first let me ask this. Okay, uh, let me ask you this. Who here has heard me now explain to you that they have to take out what's in between 6/11 and 6/14? 6/12 and 6/13 have to be eliminated from the equation. And I will explain to you how they're going to do that. But first, I'm asking you guys, do you guys understand that I've told you that 6/11 has to connect to 6/14? Do you know why? I mean, first of all, did you remember me saying that? How many times have I said that? Don't just say it if you don't know. I know, yeah. I'm sure one or you, two of you are going to remember. But So 611 has to connect to 614. And why is that? Because Trump is born on 614. All right. 614 is a special day. All right. Now, you remember I told you, that, what did I do with it? Hold on, man. My brain just went blank. Um, oh, yeah. What is in between? You remember I told you what's in between the 66 and 21 is 45. 21 plus 45 equals 66. That's what's in between. The word twin is 66, 21. In between is 45. 21 plus 45 is 66. And Trump is born on 614, 165th day of the year. And what is the percentage for that? See? 45.21%. You see? For 165 days. He was born on the 165th day on a regular year. 45.21. You see? 45 plus 21 equals 66. It's the word twin. You see what I'm saying? And remember I told you 611 has to connect to the 614, right? And notice I asked, all of you, and only one person answered. I'm confused, but all right. So 611 has to connect to 614, and there's other connections too. Like 816 has to connect to 819. I have all these things ready to go, folks. I have like a stack of cards this high, connecting all of it. But it's so complicated. It's like it's worse than rocket science. All right, rocket science is easier than trying to figure this out. But so 611 has to connect to 614. Now watch this. Get ready to be amazed. So what did I tell you? From Elvis's birthday, 1935, he was born, to 9/11, 2001, okay? From 9/11 to the day the Twin Towers fell. And remember, Elvis's identical twin died at birth. So this from his birthday to 9/11, the exact day is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days, 6684, right? And then I told you from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, if you look at the percentages, because if you don't add the dates, 154 days. If you add the dates, 155 days on a regular year, is 84.66. So it's got the 6684 connection, right? So please tell me, folks, how this is possible. So remember, I told you 611 has to connect to 614. Look at that. 6 times 11 is 66. 6 times 14 is 84. 8466. See? This right here should explain all of it for you. I mean, I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? It's beyond ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? If you can't understand after that, I don't know what to tell you, you know. And by the way, if you add those up, you get the crown number. The letter O is the 15th letter. It's 150. See? 15 with a crown. 15th letter of the alphabet is the crown. So I'm just saying, how much do you need? You know what I mean? It's beyond ridiculous. And if you were to do days for 8,466 days, just to see what it would equal, because I couldn't really find a connection except for the amount of what it looks like. So 8,466 days, I couldn't find a date connection to it, But 8,466 days is 23 years, 2 months, and 4 days, depending on when you start. So it does have a connection to the, to the 24 there. And Seattle's initials is SW 2319. But look, it's got my birthday at the end, 945. That's my birthday, 94. But it falls on 95 because of a leap year. And but so I don't know. That's not a big deal. You know what I mean? This is the big deal. This is, right here. It tells you what's going on. I mean, and remember I showed you that because twin equals 6621, and it was 66 years after Elvis died. I mean, after 66 years after Elvis was born, the Twin Towers fell. And look, 21 through 66 equals 2001, and that's when the towers fell. 66 years after Elvis was born in 2001, and twin equals 6621. I showed that earlier in the equation. I'm just saying, these are impossible coincidences, man. You know? Anyway, but anyway, that's nothing. I mean, it's not that it's nothing. I'm just saying that's. All right, so let me go back and look at some people's questions. I don't know what you guys were talking about earlier. Yes, today was 11/11, and today's the day Washington was founded, back in 1889. And I told you that 1889. That's Elvis's birthday is 1/8, and he turns 89 next year on 1/8, right? It's hold on, where am I here? Well, the 45 is important for many reasons, not just you have to watch my videos. I can't sit here and just you know, put it out there, but there's many reasons, Like yeah, it's really hard for me to explain it all, but you have to watch my videos about Trump. If you watch the Trump videos that have to do with Trump's head wound, it's mainly about the 45 of the whole videos, every part of it, you know. So yeah, just go and watch those videos. You'll understand. Just make sure you watch all the live streams. That's because I haven't done a pre-recorded video in almost a year. So just watch the live streams on this channel. You know. Yeah, someone's asking me about the Tustin hangars. Let me go back and look. You said the Tustin, California, one of two World War II hangars. You know what? Yeah, I mean, other than the date of 7/11, I didn't really see anything else. I looked at the addresses and stuff. I really couldn't. I couldn't. Maybe I wasn't looking close enough, but no, I didn't really find anything with it. Maybe there's something in the addresses. I mean, other than 7/11, because 7/11 is like 6 months, 11 days into the year. Where am I here? Yeah, 2024 equals 44, right? I've shown all that. Yep. Oh, they made a lot of movies in those buildings, you're saying? I'm just trying to look at people's comments here. Hold on one second, folks. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. So the what I was trying to say was, these are not coincidences. Like, how is it that the 45th president, the day he's born, is the 45 connection? Also, he's the 45th president. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You know. And I told you that 611 from Elvis's birthday to 611, when you don't add the day, it's 154 days. And I told you the 154 is the Antichrist number. The Antichrist equals 154. And from Elvis's birthday to 611 on a regular year, if you don't add the day. And I told you it's 42.19%. And I told you Elvis needs the 19. And let me explain to you why. He's born on 1/8, right? So the 18th prime number equals 61. Look, 18th prime equals 61. So what's in between 18 and 61? What the hell am I talking about? I've lost my mind today. Don't pay attention to what I'm talking about right now. What the hell was I thinking, man? I've lost my mind right now. What the hell was I thinking? Oh, because 42 plus 19 equals 61. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know what I was thinking a minute ago. Because I told you Elvis needs the 19, crown. 42 plus 19 equals 61. But it's interesting because 18 plus 61 equals 79, right? Check this out. 18 plus 61, 18th prime number is 61. Then if you add the 18 to the 61, makes 79, right? And I told you that if you add, because Elvis died in the year 77, and he died 7 months, 9 days, 7 months, 9 days into the year. From Elvis's birthday to 8/16, the day he died, is 7 months, 9 days. 7/9. And I told you guys that if you were to what is 70 plus 71 plus 72 plus 73 plus 74 plus 75 plus 76 plus 77 plus 78? See, we're taking 79 out.
The answer is 666.
See, that's taken. So I just took out the 79. You remember I showed you that? So he from Elvis's birthday to August 16th on a regular year, it's 7 months, 9 days into the year. I'm saying it's 7 months, 9 days from Elvis's birthday to the day he died, August 16th. So if you take out the 79, because that's what they did, they killed it. He died, he kills it. So he kills the 7/9. So 70 through 78 equals 666. Okay? The number 70 through 78. And because that was the decade he died, right? And why is that decade so important? Because that decade started the 45 connection. What do I mean by that? Because see, I told you everything's about the crown, and see, look, the 1970, the year 1970 is the 45th prime number equals 197. So basically, all you're missing is the crown, and that's what's going to happen. Trump's head is the crown. See, the 45th prime is 197. You have 197 with a crown. See, and that started, and that was when Elvis turned 35, 1970. And who was the 35th president that got his head knocked off? JFK. He was the 35. Trump is the 45, right? And Trump is actually going to be listed as dead, but he's going to somehow survive this deadly wound. They're going to pronounce him dead. So if they pronounce him dead, he would be the fifth president. And who was the fourth president? JFK. See, the 4-5, the 45, right? JFK was the fourth president to be assassinated. Trump will be the fifth, the 45, right? And are you guys with me? So the 45th prime, I told you was 197, right? 45th prime is 197. So I'm not going to go through the whole connection with the 45, but the hold on. You remember I showed this, so remember it was 197 was the 45th prime. Look, 19th prime number is 67, the 7th prime number is 17 equals 84. Trump gets his head one on 84. 19th is 67, 7th prime is 17 equals 84, right? Now, what is 8 and 4's primes? 8 equals this, and 4th equals this. You got to be kidding me, right? So remember, I just showed you the 197, right? 19th prime is 67, 45th prime is 197, 19th prime is 67, 7th prime is 17 equals 84. So the 45 connects to the 84 because the 45th prime is 197, right? Now, what? So I told you Trump's going to get his head one on 8-4. The 8th prime is 19, the 4th prime is 7. There's your 197. See? 45th prime is 197. I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on 8-4. Yeah, and folks, you just, please use your brain. In what realm of possibility could all of these coincidences come together like this? It's impossible, It's absolutely impossible. All right? Because remember, I didn't know these connections. None of them when I made the prediction. I told you it all came supernatural. To the person who just texted me, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you tomorrow. I don't have time to answer it right now. What was I saying? Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can't have these kind of coincidences, man. And but there's so much more. Like, all the connections I showed you with JFK and Trump are off the charts. All you gotta do is go watch those videos. It'll knock your socks off. And remember, here's one for you. Remember earlier I was connecting the 611 to the 614 because 611 is the Seattle event, 614 is Trump's birthday, right? So the 611th prime, look. Look what it equals. And notice the numbers. So the 611th prime is 4507. 614th prime is 4519. So what's the connection? The 19 and the 7. 197 is the 45th prime with a crown. Look, you see what I'm saying? 4507. And that's why they have to get rid of 612 and 613 prime. See, 612 and 613 have to be taken out. All right? And like I said, I'll explain it all later in a different videos, in the future. But You see what I'm saying? It has to connect because the 7 has to connect to the 19, 197. And 719, you got, look, you can't make this stuff up, man. What number day of the year is June 14th? Listen.
Here is information from
I don't know what's
National
going on.
Calendar.
They're not telling us anymore. June 14th, number of the day.
According to Wikipedia,
Listen.
June 14th is the 165th day of the year in
Keep
the Gregorian
listening.
calendar. 200 days remain until the end of the year.
200 days remain. What is the 200th day of the year?
According to Wikipedia, July 19th is the 200th day.
July 19th. Pay attention. So July 19th, what is it? 719. You see what I mean? So 719 is Trump's backwards birthday. So Trump's born on 6/14, which is the 165th day of the year, leaves 200 days in the year. The 200th day of the year is 719. 19/7, get it? Because you know they say the date backwards in the UK. So it's 19/7, 197. The 45th prime is 197. Okay? and and do you know that the only backwards date out of all the calendar, every backwards date, okay? Like I'll give you an example, like 9/11's backwards date is 4/21, and 4/21 is very important. I'm not going to explain that, but so 9/11's backwards date is 4/21. 6/11's backwards date is 7/22. But the only backwards date of a date that equal the exact same in gematria, every single number, every single connect, like everything equals the exact same, is June 14th and 719. So June 14th's backwards date, 719, are the only two ones that equal the exact same. I'm talking about its backwards date. What is the chance that June 14th and 719 equal the exact same in gematria? Exactly. Every single number, reduced, backwards, everything. It's so perfect, you know. You like I said, you can't, and 6 times 14 equals 84. That's when he's gonna get his head wound on Obama's birthday, and Obama was the president before him. And Obama's the 44th president, right? But Trump is the 44th person to become president. He's 44, 45 Trump. Obama's the 43, 44. So that's why the 44, since he's connected to the 44 Trump, Obama had to have the August 4th birthday because he's the 44, right? And August, it's month chart. The first month is the 8th month, right? When you see August, you see the 8th month. The second month, if it comes around 12 months later, would be the 20th month. The third time that August comes around would be the 32nd month. The fourth time it comes around, it's the 44th month. You see what I'm saying? So 8/4 is the 44, and Obama is born on 8/4, and he was the 44th president. Are you seeing what I'm showing you? 8/4, he's born, Obama. And the fourth number down in the month of August, because August is the 8th month and the 20th month and the 32nd month and the 44th. So Obama's born on 8/4, he's the 44th president. And what's the next one? September would be the 45, because see, the fourth number is 44. Then if you go to September, it would be 45. That's my birthday, 9/4/5. Get it? September's the 9th month. The fourth one down is 45. That's me. I told you, they need me. I'm trying to make you guys understand that. That's why Elvis Aaron Presley, Donald John Trump, and my full name equals 611. I mean, it's impossible, man. And not only that, I believe the backward numbers is even in there. I think it has an 8-4 backwards, if I'm not mistaken. Just real quick, let me type it in there. And I'm just saying, this is ridiculous, man. Hold on. Yeah, this is. I'm not going to show you my name, but I mean, first of all, everyone here knows my name, but I just don't want to give out every information. So my name's at the very top. You can't see it, but look, this is the equation: 611, and then backwards is 847. Look at that. It's got the 611, then the 84, and the 7 is a crown anyway. So it's basically telling you it's a crown. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is that it's all connected. Okay, you know, and why did you know why that why Trump is the, because I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio, right? And Ohio just happens to have the 44 and 45 starting zip codes. Like mainly all 44 and 45s are in Ohio, the zip codes, all right? And it just so happens Trump, the capital of Ohio is Columbus. Columbus, Ohio's area code is 614, Trump's birthday. I didn't know that. When I said Ohio's the place, I didn't know this information. And then I come to find out Cleveland, Ohio is a 216 area code. That's August 4th. You see what I mean? It's so perfect. You can't even, it's so ridiculous, this puzzle, man. Um, why was Trump? Why is there a discrepancy in the presidents? Like, how come he's the 44th person and the 45th president? Trump, 44th person to become president, because the 22nd president, and notice it's the 22, because I told you it's all about the 22 and the 24. I'll explain that in a moment, but the 22nd president was a guy named Grover Cleveland. See, it's that Cleveland code. Grover Cleveland. Yes, exactly. He came Cleveland. And guess who? And guess what my address is on my driver's license? Cleveland. You see what I mean? It never ends. And guess what taxi I was driving? 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. Everything connects. 216th day of the year is August 4th. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. But anyway, so the Cleveland. So Cleveland, I just told you, Cleveland, Ohio is a 216 area code. So a guy named Grover Cleveland won the presidency, the 22nd president. But what he did was he didn't run for the 23rd. So somebody else won it, and then he came back and ran for the 24th, and he won it. 24th president was Grover Cleveland, and Trump, and the reason this is important is because Trump's going to get reelected in 24, right? I mean, whatever the hell is going to happen, he's going to get his head wound first, but the reason that 22-24 is important is because from Elvis's birthday, from Elvis's death date, August 16, 1977, to his to the year 2022 on his anniversary of his death, it was 45 years, and from that day to 6/11/24 next year. All right, pay attention, folks. Look. So from Elvis's death date to his 45-year death anniversary in 2022 is 45 years. Then from that death anniversary, 45-year death anniversary to 6/11/2024 is 666 days. So you have the 45 with the 666, right? And pay attention, folks. And you're going to see how this is a perfect puzzle. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 on a regular year, not a leap year. And why do they? Because they have to get rid of the connecting leap year. They have to get rid of the twin connection. So the 154, 155 is the regular year from Elvis's birthday, okay? On a leap year, it's 155, 156, okay? So this is on, he was born on a regular year, so it's 154, 155. This is good to go. This needs to go, all right? And that's why it's going to be on a leap year, 155, 156. And by the way, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, if you add the days, 155. 155 is the first number in gematria that equals 216. And what day is August 4th? 216. So the 6/11 from Elvis's birthday, it's from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 155 days. If you add the day on a regular year, and he was born on a regular year, 155. 155, if you spell it just like that, not and, 155 equals 216. It's the first number in gematria that equals 216. All right, now pay attention. Pay attention. Yes, here, you know what? Let me just get this out of the way real quick. Somebody just mentioned, because I've shown this before, so from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 on leap year is 155, 156 days, right? This has to go. It's 311, the total, 311, right? And you know from 8/4 to 6/11, from 8/4 to 6/11 is 311 days. See that? So I'm just saying there's another connection to the 6/11 to August 4th, another one. All right, now, let me just go back to what I was saying. So this equation has to go, the leap year one, 155, 156. But this one needs to stay. And why does this need to stay? Why does the 150, because first of all, the Antichrist equals 154. And I told you 155 is the first number that equals 216 in gematria. All right, why does this have to go? All right, I mean, why does this have to go, but this one stays, the 154, 155? Because that's not a leap year. Next year's a leap year. Why does that have to go? Because, pay attention. You're going to see why right now. Pay attention. Hold on, let me just look at this real quick. What the hell? Tell me later. You know what? I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, where am I? Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. So now you're going to see why it needs to stay. All right, look. So 154, see, I wrote it out. 154, 155. Now look what it equals. Look, just don't pay attention to the back, only the forward numbers. 4, 5 with a crown, then 216. And pay attention. So Trump is the 45th president, right? And you have a crown, and he's going to get his head wound on the 216th day of the year, which is August 4th. And then you have a 666. And you know 216 is 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So what I'm trying to say is there's your Trump head wound day connecting to the 6/11 day, because that 6/11 is the 6/11 is 154, 155 day of the year, right? From Elvis's birthday. Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, so, but how does this connect to the Elvis connection? Because remember, Where's the? Remember when I showed you this? Remember when I showed you this? From 8/16, Elvis's death date, to his 45-year death anniversary in 2022, it was 45 years. Then from that day to 6/11 next year is 666. So remember, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So you have the 45 and a 216 connection, right? And I just showed you this that this is the equation 45216, which has a connection to the 666. You see what I'm saying? And it connects to the 154, 155, 155, and that's from Elvis's birthday on a regular year to 6/11 is 154, 155, right? Right? But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. So why does he need that day? Why is it so important to Elvis that day? Because of this. Because it's the only day for him from his birthday. You know, it has to connect to his birthday. So from his birthday, the only numbers that match this is 154, 155. Because I went through every day. You understand? I went from 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, keep going, and you won't match what I've been showing. Only 154, 155 does it. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 154, 155, right? So what happens when you add Elvis Presley? See, so now we put 154, 155. And then Elvis Aaron Presley, because that's 6/11 from his birthday, right? See, this is what happens now. See, it's 666. There it is. See, and if you remember earlier in the video, I was telling you how he has to connect to the 819, because he died on 8/16, but the 8/16 has to connect to the 819. But don't worry about that. But it's 666. See, the only calendar days that can equal 666 for Elvis is 154, 155. Okay? That's it. All right? And I told you, because Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. Okay? That's why. And that's why, earlier when I was showing you the 154, 155, it equaled 450, 216. Because then when you add the 450 to the 216, you get 666. That's why Elvis Aaron Presley added to 154, 155 equals 666. All right. So, yeah, folks, I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm just trying to, liven you guys up. I don't know what to do, man. And for the people, like I said, if people are listening to this and I deleted you from the channel, look, man, I'm sorry, but you deserved it, okay? Because you guys are unappreciative bums. I can't take it no more. You guys, I've never seen this kind of, there was a person, first of all, the dude's a heathen, but he thinks he's, a believer in God, but he's a heathen. He put up a video, because I got a recommendation for the video. He put up a video. It was 2 minutes long, folks. Listen, 2 minutes. The worst video. I'm like, didn't even take time to cut it or do it right or anything. And he got like 1,000 views, which I don't care so much about the views, but he got over 100 thumbs up, way over 100. And I'm like, how can you give that piece of crap video 100 thumbs up? It was the worst video. Didn't do anything, didn't say nothing, all he did was show a video, and it was nothing in it. And like I said, it didn't make any sense, no explanation or nothing. And this is what I mean. How do you appreciate that? But a guy who puts 15 hours per video for the last 10 years, and you don't give him any appreciation by saying, hey, let me do something for him. And what am I asking you to do? I'm not asking you for money, not like those channels. I don't monetize my videos. I don't have donation pages. All I asked was for a cup of water. What is a cup of water? It's free. I was asking you to thumb up the videos and to comment under the videos. That's all I asked you to do. And you couldn't do it. Anyway, like I said, do what you want, man. But anyway, to the people I deleted, look, like I said, it's not that I regret it. I just feel bad for you guys. But by the way, if for some reason I never talk to you people again, listen, I'm talking about to the people that I deleted. Uh, I don't hate you. So I don't want you hating me. I just want you to understand when somebody is crying out in pain, the last thing you do is kick them. All right? You don't kick a person who's crying out in pain because it pains me to see that you guys are lukewarm. It does. It pains me, man. Because why do you think God chose me? Because I was so on fire to know what this truth was. I was searching all my life because I knew this place was a mess, man. And I couldn't understand. I couldn't function in this society because everything was not organic. You know, it was beyond my understanding. You know, when I was in school, I couldn't understand what these people were talking about. I was like, this is not normal. Yeah, I appreciate that. What I'm trying to say is, I was looking at everything that that was being put in front of me, and nothing was organic. You know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. Like it does. It pains me, man. And like I said, I feel bad, for those people. By the way, like I said, if you think that I'm mad at you guys, to anybody who I deleted, I'm not mad. You just got me in a very bad moment when I told you guys knock it off and understand where I'm coming from. Instead, you come and attack me because I'm attacking you guys. You deserve it. I don't. All right. I didn't do anything. All I was asking you was to comment and thumb up the video. It's not like I was asking you guys for anything. And you come and attack me just because I called you lukewarm heathens? Anyway, like I said, all you got to do is start a new channel, because I can't find you guys, the ones I deleted. I'm not going to be able to go back and look for you and undo it. And anyone who's mad at me, because there's somebody who's super mad at me because I told her she was wrong about something. She hasn't even came back to the channel. Like I said, I'm not gonna apologize for something I didn't do. I didn't do anything wrong. All right. I just feel bad that you guys don't understand. And it's a shame. Shameful. Yeah, the only people missing out is the ones who don't watch the videos. Yeah, I'm not missing out with you guys not being here. Because I have to do what I have to do. I'm doing this because this is what God chose me to do. If nobody wants to be here, they don't have to be here. I'm just trying to help people, to see what's coming. I'm going to do this no matter whether you're here or not. But to the people who are mad at me, don't be mad. I don't hate you. I want nothing but the best for you. To anybody, even the trolls. I want the trolls to they're going to burn it because they're reprobates. But I'm just saying, I wish they wouldn't be reprobates. But I'm saying for the people who used to love my channel and now for some reason they're mad at me, this is on you. It's not me, And I take back everybody with open arms. I won't even mention anything. I'll pretend like nothing ever happened because I want nothing but the best for you guys, Yeah, anyway, yeah. And interestingly enough, there was something else I was going to show you, and I can't remember. Yeah, and today was 11/11, yeah. which is Washington State's founding date, you know. And it was founded in 1889. And I told you that's Elvis's birthday, 1/8, and then he turns 89 next year on 1/8. So like I said, lots of predictive programming is coming our way, folks. But that you got to get out of Seattle by June 11th. If you don't do it, then you are risking your life. That's all I'm telling you. I can't, you know. God bless you for the, yeah, I appreciate, see, somebody's commenting, you know, I appreciate the kind words, but I just wish you guys would comment more and comment under the videos that I leave up, you know, like this one, I'll leave it up for a couple of days at least. So what I'm saying, or maybe I'll leave it up forever, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, uh, you're not doing it for me. I keep telling you guys, it's for the algorithms and for people who are new to the channel. They come, they see a person, if they see like a lot of thumbs up or they see a lot of comments, they'd be like, oh, uh, it must be something interesting because there's lots of comments. Or it must be something interesting because there's a thumbs up. You get what I'm saying? That's what people look for if they're new to the channel. They look at the comments, you know, to see what they're missing. Because maybe they'll watch the video and they'll be like, oh, this is stupid. You know, maybe they don't understand it at first. You know, because that's what's going to happen. When they hear that I'm talking about Elvis, they're like, what? Elvis? Elvis, what's he got to do with the book of Revelation? You know what I'm saying? That's what they're not going to understand. But if they see the comment section, you know, if they see the comment section, I'm not talking about in the live chat. To the person who's saying that we're not seeing, I'm talking about when the videos are up after they're loaded. Once the live stream is over, I'm talking about under the comment section, not in the live stream. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about after the video's loaded up onto the channel, after the live stream's over. Then I want people to comment. Not for the live stream. That I don't care whether you want to comment or not. Anyway, like I said, you're doing it for them. You're not doing it for me, you know. But yeah, it does show appreciation when you do it. I'm not saying it doesn't, but that's not why I want you to do it. And also, it helps me. Well, it mainly helps me in the live chats when you guys are getting, like when I'm talking about something and you're talking about what I'm talking about. That helps because then I can understand that you guys understand it. But when I get no feedback, how the hell am I supposed to know whether you guys are even understanding it? What if you guys don't even understand a word? I'm just going on and on and on. You know? It makes me look stupid. that here I am going through this whole thing and no one's saying anything, no feedback. So how the hell am I supposed to know that you guys are understanding it? You know? I'm just saying, if you go look the way other channels, you know, the way that it shows in their live chats, they give feedback to what he's talking about to the person. That's the way it's supposed to be, you know. There's got to be some reaction, or people are not going to understand. How am I supposed to know whether you understand it or not? Anyway, whatever, man. Look, it's coming to an end anyway, so I'm not going to have to worry about this after June 11th anyway. Well, I should say after August 4th. Anyway, I have a lot to show, folks. So, like I said, this is nothing new. I'll bring this up again in a future video if I delete this one, because yeah, there's so much to show, folks. Go watch if you want to know more about the Trump head wound and the 45 connection, go watch all my Trump videos having to do with his head wound, and you'll see all the connections. And for the people who are new, if you're wondering why, because I've been having the same predictions for the last 5 years, why so if all the connections were perfect before, why didn't it happen then? Because, okay, I'm going to tell you again, I never changed the dates. It's the same dates, same players, same places, everything. What I didn't know is what year was going to happen, and why is that? Because I had to calculate the number of the beast. See, you guys got to understand that it had to be, every connection has to be perfect in order for the perfect ending. Because what is God, what is this person trying to do? He's trying to be God, this this Antichrist. So everything has to fit perfectly. The web of the puzzle, that's why they call it a World Wide Web. They're putting a web around us, okay? And it has to be perfect, and there can't be any missing loopholes with these people. So that's why you have all these perfect connections lining up, you know? And that's why, because, okay, I'll give you an example. Like I said, the dates came supernaturally. I'm not gonna get into that. Go watch my videos somewhere. I talk about it. But what I want you guys to understand is that, how was I supposed to know the year? And I'll tell you why. Okay, so if Elvis died at the age of 42, then why couldn't it have been 42 years later when it happened? So that means it should have happened in 2019. That's when I first was, the first time I revealed Elvis was the Antichrist was on September 3rd, 2019. But there's a discrepancy. I'm always thinking it was 2018, but I don't think so. But anyway, let's just say for what it is. But I'm for sure the date, September 3rd. That's for sure. That was one day before my birthday. That's why I know. But anyway, so I reveal that he's the Antichrist. But the Trump and Obama came before the Elvis thing. Trump and Obama, the dates and the players, those two came before Elvis. You know, and like I said, you have to watch my videos to understand where I'm going. But so once I started talking about Elvis, I said, okay, I knew Elvis was the Antichrist. That was revealed to me by the Holy Spirit, and because I was obsessed with Elvis as a kid. So the point I'm trying to make is, if Elvis died at the age of 42, why couldn't it have happened 42 years after he died? Because 42 plus 42 equals 84. And I'm telling you that Trump's getting his head on 84, so that connects to the puzzle, right? Because from Elvis's birthday to the day Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown on June 11th was 42 years, because it was the same year Elvis died. So think about it. So why didn't it happen at the 42 mark? Right? So that's why I didn't know. I said, okay, it's going to be 2019. Didn't happen in 2019. I said same dates, same everything for the next year, 2020. Why couldn't it have happened on 2020? Because because it would have been 43 years. So I said, okay, the 9/11 president was the 43rd president, but he was the 42nd person. So it's the 42, 43, I said. So I said, that's when it's going to happen, 2020. And what happened on 2020? August 4th. The biggest explosion ever that we've ever seen in real life happened on August 4th in Beirut, Lebanon, where I was born. All right? Someone's saying, why don't I condemn the pigeon pecker? You haven't been watching my videos. I've been condemning them every live stream. Those pigeon peckers are going to burn in hell for what they're doing. And by the way, don't think that I believe what happened to the pigeon peckers actually happened. What triggered them to do what they're doing. I don't believe any of that. If you think I'm going to believe some idiots flew in their little buggies on a kite on a kite. I got to be careful with that word, Kite, kite. You think I believe that? You're nuts. All right. Anyway, but so don't tell me about condemning the pigeon peckers. I've been condemning them since day one. All right. So knock it off. Anyway, yeah, no crypto here. No. You should know that by now. I've been only exposing those pigeon peckers since high school. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so Bush was the 42, 43 president because he was the 42nd person to become the 43rd president. So 2020, it was the 43rd year, right? So I said, oh, okay, so he's the 42, 43. That's it. I said, so it's going to be 2020. And by the way, 2020 on the clock, 2020 military time, the hands are on the 8 and the 4. And it happened on 8/4/2020. You see, even, on military time, 8/8/20 would be 2020. The hands would be on the 8 and the 4. So, okay. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is why couldn't it have happened that year? But it didn't. But all the things lined up perfectly. Then 2021 came. I go, okay, it's 43/44. Obama was the 43/44. It didn't happen. Okay? Then I said, well, it's got to be the 44/45 from Elvis's death. 44/45. But it didn't happen again. So I said, wait a minute, what's missing? What is going on? Like, how is this possible? And then it didn't happen this year also. And everything lined up perfectly. But see, I told you it comes to an end. And where it comes to an end, it's not because of this, but this is just one of the many reasons. What did I do with it? Just like I said, one of the many reasons. Because I told you folks, these people are so diabolical, man, that you could never know what their next move is. All right. Anyway, I don't need to show it. Just go watch my videos, and you'll understand why it has to be in 2024. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of this again, but you'll understand why it's 2024. Okay, now, but I will say this: pay attention. Okay, if for some possibility, if it like the slim chance that it doesn't happen in 2024, then there's only one chance left, and that would be 2025. And why is that? There's only one chance, slim chance. Now, why is that? Because I told you it connects to the 45. How does it connect to the 45? Because 20 plus 25 equals 45. And the square root of 2025 is 45 exactly. See, that's the only, and President Trump, if he becomes president, the 45th president becomes president in 2025. Do you get it? So that's the only connection. But I still believe it's going to be next year because the puzzle is so perfect again for next year. And the only thing I could find on 2025 was just those two things for right now. But, I just can't see it going past 2025. I mean, Trump and them will be past that, but not the events. The events have to happen within 2024 and 2025. All right. Yeah, no, I started doing videos. I think, I can't remember now. It's either from either 2012 or 2014 I started. I can't remember now when I started. I know for sure it's 10 years, that I've been doing videos. Or close to it. I don't know, man. It doesn't even matter, It doesn't matter. But I've only been doing the Elvis thing because before that I was just doing fake news videos. But yeah, you just gotta go watch my testimony videos, to see how it all manifested. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna end the video now. Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is that look, there's one other reason. I can't tell you. Like I said, there's only one other reason why it can be 2025, but I'm not going to tell you that right now. But you'll see. You'll see why. And it's sad because now we're gonna have to go for another year of this. I don't think I could take another year of this because I know, like I said, folks, it's coming to an end, 100%. So the worst comes to worst, you're gonna have to wait one more year after next year. But I'll tell you this, um, um, I don't know how to get you guys to fully grasp this, folks. I'm telling you, 1,000,000% it's going to happen. 1,000,000% these events are gonna. The only question is, what is going to happen? How bad is it going to be? Is it going to be millions of people die? I mean, I don't know, folks. It could be that bad. How many people live in King County in Seattle? I mean,
In 2021, the population of Seattle was 733,919.
so King County is over 20. It's like 2,300. I mean, 2,300,000 almost. Yeah, no, it's 2,400,000 right now. So I'm just telling you that. Look at that. It's going to be 2,400,000 soon. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if it's going to be that bad, where it affects all those people, we're talking, folks, millions of people could be affected, and this is no joke. All right, this is going to be 100 times worse than 9/11 from the looks of what they're about to do. Because when you talk about slewing, they named the horse Seattle Slew, folks, because they're gonna slew it. That means to violently kill. They're gonna slew Seattle. Well, the only connections, well, there's one I can't tell you for 2025. I'm not going to leave. I'm leaving it out till I do a video, but because but it also connects to 2024, but it connects to 2025 also. But listen, here's another connection. Somebody's saying that Elvis will be 90 years old. Yes, and that would be because I told you Elvis needs the nine, right? So that would be another connection for him needing the nine, and it's with a crown, nine with a crown, right? Uh, but just listen. To me, that is important, but I believe. See, I don't want to give it away. See, I was about to give it away. I can't give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. What is that stupid song? Does anyone know who the hell sings that stupid song? Is it the Red Hot Chili Wieners? Is that who sings it? The Red Hot Chili Wieners? Oh, it is the Red Hot Chili Peep, the Red Hot Chili Peep, peepees. They're a bunch of pigeon peckers. You know that, right? All right, folks. I'll stay on for another 20 minutes just to talk to you guys. Because I'm probably going to delete this video because it's a bunch of nonsense. But, I mean, that's not nonsense, but I mean, I'll try to make it a more uh, presentable video next time I do it. Because a little more cohesive. Um, any last words? anyway, what else? Oh man, what else has happened? Well, listen. Um, Someone's saying, are the pigeon peckers, are they scripting it to make Bible prophecy happen? No, no. They they had to wait for all of the for all the technology and all this stuff. They had to bring it to fruition before they brought the Antichrist. So once the Antichrist was birthed, they slowly started progressing the technology, even though they probably had it. You know what I mean? They saw their progression, what it was going to lead to. So they birthed the Antichrist at that time. You know, the day that they did it. You know, with Elvis and Trump, and and so no, it's just Bible prophecy. That's what it is. But oh, you're saying what the pigeon peckers did in the Middle East? You mean was that scripted? Yeah, that is scripted. I thought you meant the whole. No, that part is scripted because they're about to crown their Messiah. Because I told you what's going to happen is, see, here's what my thought process was on this. So right now, the pigeon peckers are trying to get themselves hated. All right, right, with what they're doing. Look at all the protests that's going around in the country. Suppose I'm not even watching the news. From what I've heard, that there's protests in other countries against the pigeon peckers. And for the people who don't know who the pigeon peckers are, it's those people who crucified Christ. So, you know who the crucifiers of Christ are. And I'm not talking about the Romans, but the Romans were part of it, but it wasn't them. Anyway, so if everybody's starting to hate them, okay, now pay attention. So if that particular religion, I'm not talking about the pigeon peckers, but the people who are protesting for those people, if that religion starts to be propped up, guess who's going to be the savior then? It'll be Trump. Because if it starts getting propped up where they're all gathering up those people, if you know what I'm saying, here comes Trump to save the pigeon peckers. Do you get what I'm saying? So Trump becomes their savior, and he becomes their Messiah, right? And Trump, remember, Trump's going to get his head wound, come back. See, what you guys got to understand is Trump is here to make sure that Elvis gets worshipped. That's why Elvis needed Trump. Because, see, Elvis's identical twin was sacrificed at birth, or died, or whatever, but most likely was sacrificed. So they needed Trump to make sure that Elvis gets worshipped. See, Trump is the modern day Elvis. Elvis had to leave for Trump to be in the picture. Notice that Trump, I don't think anyone ever heard of the dude before he was 33 years old in I think 1979 too. And remember, I told you about the 7-9. You remember what I was telling you about earlier, but I'm not going to talk about it again. But I think he turned 33 years old that year, and so what I'm saying is, like, right after Elvis had died, he shows up, into the limelight. Not that I knew about him, but the people in New York knew about him. Obviously, I didn't know about him until I might have seen him during 9/11, but I didn't know who the hell he was. I mean, in my mind, I might have heard of him, but I didn't think about the dude until he started doing those Apprentice shows. I love that show. I'm talking about only because of him. I was obsessed with it, you know. What are you saying? And the Trump always trumps others? Anyway, so what I'm saying is if Trump becomes their hero, then that's because if he's the savior of that land, you know, if America comes to the rescue because of Trump, because if he gets put into office after, you know what I'm saying? Look, folks, I don't know. I have no. All I could tell you is what God revealed to me. The rest is just a guessing game, you know. All we know is who the players are, you know. I told you the unholy Godhead, the unholy Trinity is Elvis at the top, Trump, and then Obama, and the rest are all antichrists because you know those. Everybody's the antichrist, all of them. There's thousands of them, millions, but the real antichrist, the chosen one, is the Elvis Trump thing. See, Elvis, I mean, Trump is the in the flesh antichrist, and Elvis is the unseen antichrist, the one that somehow gets worshipped through Trump. Trump, because you know Trump's you know profile silhouette kind of looks like the overweight Elvis, you know, and that's why Trump's always uh, comparing himself to Elvis. You know. Anyway, all right, folks, my throat's hurting, so I need to end it. All right, any last words? I'll leave this video up at least till tomorrow. So listen, if look, I do still want you guys to thumb up the video and to comment after the video's up, you know, but whatever, man. Look, you know what I want you to do, but if you don't, you don't. But for the people who I deleted, like I told you, I'm not mad at you guys. Start a new channel and come back, right? And and understand that you just caught me at a bad time. So, I mean, I don't regret what I did. I feel bad for you guys, but you guys were not regular commenters anyway. The ones I deleted, they once in a blue moon they would comment. But I was about to delete people that were regular commenters. I was so upset, you know. No, I'm not going to apologize. That's for sure. Because I told you guys, I stick by what I'm saying. What I'm saying is 100% truth to you guys about what you are. And I'm not talking about all of you, but most of you. 95% of you guys are just lukewarm, lazy bums. Okay, and when I say bums, I don't mean you're a bum in real life. You're a bum with, with you know, with this, with this situation. You know. Anyway, God bless all of you, and Jesus is God, and like I said, I don't know what else to talk about. Some people were asking about, you know, things that had happened. I didn't really, like I said, I haven't been watching the news that much, so I'm not up to date on everything, you know, because I don't have CNN or any of that. I just have like local news, and they talk about nonsense most of the time. Anyway, God bless all of you. All right, any last words? 1 minute left, folks. I'm gonna delete the video. And anyway, if you do decide to comment, I've explained to you guys how I want you to comment. Not, I don't want any praise. I'm not looking for that. I'm saying all I want is for you to comment about what you saw in the video, like what you might find interesting or something, you know? That way people can look at that. I'm not looking for people to look at my, oh, great video, that was awesome, you're awesome. I'm not looking for that. But if that's all you have to say, then what, you know, do what you want to do. Uh, but because I'm trying to help people who see comments, all right? It's not for me. I told you that, you know. But again, if that's all you can come up with, then whatever. But and thumb up the video, like I said. Anyway, for the people who got in late, I'll leave the video up if you want to watch it. But I've been on for 2 hours, so I can't go on anymore. So if you got in late, I'll leave the video up for at least 24 hours. All right. God bless all of you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, hopefully, in about 12 hours. All right. End the video. Jesus is God. End the video.